Hi Libra, welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot Readings from Heart. So we're going to do your week ahead reading. It's the 30th of September through to the 6th of October. Oh, got to remember that. Yeah, 30th September through to the 6th of October. We're going to start off with your week ahead, so weekly check-in. Then we go over to your work reading and then your love reading. Now, just to let you guys know, you also have on the channel, sitting right next door, monthly love reading for October 2019. So if any of you guys want to check that out, go ahead and check that out. Okay, let's get on with your reading. Okay, Libra, let's make a start. Guys, you are showing as being the High Priestess. Very intuitive this week. But some of you guys, you know, when you do tarot, you know, what I've always tried to do and what I've always tried to steer away from within the tarot is being too predictable with the cards, you know. Because the High Priestess is the card of intuition, kind of saying, well, this week you're intuitive and you're all-knowing and, you know, you're very kind of spiritually turned on and connected and all that good stuff, which is true with her. But also with the High Priestess, she does tend to bury things deep as well, which is why she's the card about secrecy. So while some of you guys are probably tapping very much into your intuition, there might also be a sense for some of you Librans that you need to kind of bury information down deep as well, and the High Priestess doesn't speak, so you can go to this lady and you can confide in her about anything because she won't give away your secrets. So let's have a look at what the situation is, Libra. Oh, the blasted beach, which is actually the tower reversed. So this is all about avoidance, and actually I feel that your intuition this week may be telling you, and also it's interesting because both cards together mean secrecy. The High Priestess is secrecy. The tower reversed means not to speak. In the upright, the tower can mean to confront, to speak, to get everything out in the open, to open up, communication-wise. But in the reverse, this is burying a lot of stuff down deep. This is like shaking a champagne bottle, but not undoing the cork. This is, when you get the tower reverse, it's also about avoidance. It's also about it's not time yet for something to change, but suddenly it could change at any time. So this is even worse sometimes than your tower in the upright. Okay, but you know, the theme of the week might be about avoidance. It might be some of you guys, your intuition is telling you to avoid something. It might be with the High Priestess energy you're showing us this card, Libra, because you're burying things down deep. Maybe you're trying to avoid something here. Let's have a look at the rest of the reading and see if we can patch this together, what this is. What's your goal for the week, Libra? Your goal for the week is, oh my God, you've got that card again. She came out again, High Priestess. That's really interesting. I'm wondering what this is now. I'm wondering if your goal for the week is to use your intuition, if your goal for the week is to do this. Because she's secrecy. She keeps secrets. Let's have a look. That's interesting. We'll work that out. You're definitely a High... There's no doubt about it. You got it twice. Your goal is to be the High Priestess, and you're showing us the High Priestess. What is the obstacle you need to overcome? There's a page of coins showing here. I mean, this could be a child, yeah. Usually, if a child is going to give away a secret, it's going to be a page of wands, because a page of wands is a big mouth. Likes to chat, you know. Page of coins isn't so much into that. Page of coins, when that shows up in a reading, it means to be superficially attracted to something. It's a material card. Page of coin could also be, but the obstacle is, this is an obstacle. It's the page of coins is the obstacle. The obstacle of the page of coins could be cautiousness. You need to overcome the obstacle of the page of coins. Could be cautiousness with the page of coins energy. We'll have a look in a moment. What an interesting reading so far. What could you be achieving by the end of the week? The Hierophant. Perhaps you're achieving guidance here by the end of the week. I think there's something here. I don't think this is intuition. I think this is secrecy. I think that you're showing as being probably secretive this week. Maybe some of you guys aren't saying a lot. It's almost like you're burying something down deep, Libra. And your goal is to keep a secret here. The obstacle you need to overcome is the page of coins. Maybe this is a child. Maybe this is somebody with young energy. But maybe the obstacle you need to overcome is learning something here with the page of coins. Page of coins is a student. He's learning. You could be achieving the Hierophant by the end of the week. Might be some guidance. What do you need to avoid? A fight. 5 of Wands. Getting involved in a fight. Conflict. 5 of Wands energy. And we do say that you're trying to avoid the theme. The situation this week is about avoidance. Tower reversed. I think that number one, I think it's both things. I think that this is about your intuition, and I think that this is about silence this week, Libra. I think your intuition is telling you with that High Priestess that you need to avoid something here. With the Tower. I think that your goal is to keep quiet, to keep detached, to keep yourself to yourself. High Priestesses keep themselves to themselves. They're detached energy and they're passive. Alright, so the goal for the week might be to keep detached. It might be to isolate oneself. Again, it's following your intuition, Libra, with the High Priestess energy showing here. It's also to keep quiet. The obstacle you need to overcome is the Page of Coins. You're achieving following your... This is very High Priestess as well, but you're achieving the Hierophant. I think that this is you following your guidance, your higher guidance code. I think that this is what it is. Because High Priestess is... Hierophant, sorry, is doing the right thing. It's following your moral compass, as it were. And you're achieving that. You're achieving following your moral compass, the Hierophant energy. You're tapping into your higher guidance system with the Hierophant energy. You're finding the keys to wisdom. So this is about doing the right thing. What do you need to embrace? The Emperor. I think that you need to embrace with this Emperor that you have to build a boundary. It feels like there's a boundary that you need to build in this reading. That's what it feels like. It feels like you need to embrace the Emperor because it feels like you need to embrace that there are boundaries on this situation here. I'm wondering what that Page of Coins is, because you need to overcome the obstacle of the Page of Coins. Page of Coins can mean many things. Page of Coins can mean learning. Page of Coins can mean a child. Page of Coins can mean learning a practical skill. I don't think that's it at all. Page of Coins can also be cautiousness, and it can also be a small amount of money and learning responsibility. He's holding on to the coin. This is something of value. This is in its early stages. I don't think that's it. It's almost like it's just a road card sitting there. It's really, your reading's really weird. Okay, so let's get the last card, and I'm going to hone down the camera and we're going to discuss it a bit more, okay? So, if you need advice, support, Libra, go to the Magician. This is somebody who has power. They've got resources. They've got skills and abilities to make things happen. I think that you need to go to somebody who has the power to guide you, because the Magician has the power and the Six of Swords is guidance. I think you need to go to someone who has the power to steer you and guide you in the right direction. Because I think what's happening here when I look at this reading, again, Libra, you guys this week are the High Priestess. You're very much tapping into your intuition, because there's something here that you know that you need to avoid. The Tower reversed. Your goal is, the High Priestess, not only to tap into that intuition in a really strong way, but also it's probably not to act. It's probably to remain passive. The obstacle you need to overcome, this might be something to do with money though. Page of Coins is money. So the obstacle you might need to overcome is, there's something to do with money. Maybe there's a, Page of Coins in a reading is poverty. Small amounts of money. So the obstacle may be something to do with money. Maybe you don't have much money, Libra, but you could be achieving by the end of the week the Hierophant guidance, following your inner guidance with the Hierophant, or getting guidance from someone else. Avoid the Five of Wands energy. I don't think this is arguments. I think this is worry and anxiety, because that's what that card can stand for as well, Libra. Avoid getting worried, and embrace the Emperor energy. I don't think that this is boundaries though now. I think that you need to embrace that you have the power. I think it's to build something here. I think that you need to embrace yourself as the Emperor, Libra, with this card here. If you need advice, go to someone who has the power to guide you, to steer you in the right direction. I think that you need to embrace your own sort of inner Emperor. That you do have the power and you do have the control, but also it's having the control, because the Emperor is very controlling. So maybe you need to embrace that you have control over the situation with the Emperor energy. We're going to put the camera down on the cards and we're going to discuss the reading. Bear with me. Okay, hi there, Libra. So we've got your spread down and we're going to have a look at this one more time. So you guys are the High Priestess. This week, using your intuition, and I think that you're tapping into that quite strongly this week, Libra, because I think that the situation is all about avoiding. I'm going to ask what it is that you need to avoid, actually. We'll clarify that, actually. We'll clarify it with these ones, the Ethereal Vision cards. What is it that Libra is trying to avoid? What is it that Libra is trying to avoid? Oh, Six of Wands. Why are you trying to avoid the Six of Wands? So you're using your intuition, you're avoiding the Six of Wands. I think you're avoiding putting yourself out there. Because the Six of Wands is, or this could be a person. But I think that this is more about, this Page of Coins could be having small skills. Because the pages are young. So when you get a Page of Coins, he's got limited skills. He's just learning, and that's the obstacle that you need to overcome. That you're just learning a skill here. That's the obstacle. I'm glad that we put that one. I think that you're using your intuition. Some of you guys want to avoid putting yourself out there. Six of Wands energy. You also want to avoid kind of putting yourself in a place where you're having to take control or lead something with that Six of Wands energy there. All right, because the obstacle you need to overcome is that you have limited skills probably in an area here. Libra, Page of Coins. You know, you've got skills, but the Page of Coins is just learning his skills. So the obstacle you need to overcome is that you're just learning something here with this Page of Coins. Which is why you want to avoid the Tower reversed, putting yourself out there. And your goal is, with the High Priestess energy, it's not really just to, because this is what you want to do here with the old intuition thing. I think with the High Priestess, this is more to absorb and to learn. Probably to get more guidance as well. The High Priestess is a counsellor and so is the Hierophant. They're both counsellors within the tarot. So these cards will show up when you're looking for guidance. Your goal is to get more guidance, okay? And also, not just getting guidance with the High Priestess, but learning something on a very deep level. She's an oracle of information. She'll have information. She'll be privy to information other people aren't, High Priestess. So your goal is probably to get more information, more kind of very deep information about whatever this role is here of the Six of Wands energy, all right? Because you have very limited skills here. You've got some skill, but you're just really at the start. All right, you're like an apprentice with the Page of Coins energy. You don't know a lot about whatever this area is, which is why your intuition is, I need to avoid kind of putting myself out there. Maybe it's putting yourself forward for a role or something like that, Libra. Because I've got limited skills here. That's the obstacle I need to overcome. I'm still at I'm still learning. I'm still kind of a student here with the Page of Coins energy. I'm still an apprentice. I'm still at the first level. And therefore, my goal is probably to get more counsel, to get more information. High Priestess is a counsellor, okay? She's an advisor within the tarot. In everyday life, this is what she does, okay? So it would be to get more information with the High Priestess energy because you've got limited skills in whatever this area is. By the end of the week, you could be achieving, actually, with that Hierophant, getting the type of guidance that you need. Avoid the Five of Wands. Getting too worried, I would say, with the Five of Wands energy, because I think you need to embrace with the Emperor energy that you are powerful and that you can, with this Emperor energy, build your knowledge with the Emperor energy, and you can gain control of the situation with the Emperor. If you need advice and support, go to somebody who's very skilled, very talented, and somebody who can steer you in the right direction, which I think it is what you're doing anyway, because you're doing it with the High Priestess and the Hierophant. There are people in the tarot that show guidance counsellors, people who can give you the support, the advice, the skills, the knowledge that you need. High Priestesses, Hierophants, Magicians, even Emperors, they're all the same. And Six of Swords is somebody who can guide you. All right, so if you need advice, support, go to a magician, somebody who is skilled, somebody who holds a lot of knowledge, who can steer you and guide you. Because that's what you're looking for. That's why you're avoiding going for the big league. That's why you're avoiding kind of putting yourself forward. Maybe taking a more responsible job on, leading people, that type of thing. Because you don't think that you've got the skills to do it, Page of Coins. That's the obstacle you need to overcome. You simply need, and I don't think it's going to take much for you to get there. I think it's simply just making sure you get the information that you desire here, Libra, with that High Priestess and the Hierophant energy. All right, I don't think it's going to take much to get you up to scratch on this one. Let's have a quick look at what the advice is from the angels. Universe Spirit, what is the advice you have for Libra? What is the advice that you have for Libra on this reading, please? The advice, Libra, is you need to compromise, okay? And you need to be assertive, okay? I don't think you're giving yourself as much credit as you should do, all right? Okay, because within the next few weeks, you're going to have to reconsider, okay? Compromise and be assertive, Libra, because within the next few weeks, you will have to reconsider, all right? And it says also here, you need to communicate clearly and wait to ask for help from others, okay? Because in perfect timing, the situation will improve and there'll be recovery, okay? Showing up there, okay? Those are the cards that came down. I think that you're kind of doing yourself a little bit of a disservice, but I think that what I'm getting from this reading, Libra, is some of you guys don't feel that you're ready to do something here, and you feel that you need a little bit more time to absorb knowledge, to learn, to educate yourself, and I'm seeing you seeking educators, Hierophant, High Priestess, Magician. 3 people I'm seeing around you that you're seeking, and it is saying if you need more time and if you need to kind of what's the word I'm looking for, if you need to kind of brush up on your skills, you really do need to go to this magician, all right, this very skilled and talented individual who's going to be able to steer you in the right direction, okay? So go there. All right, guys, bear with me, we're going to quickly do your work reading. Okay, Libra, let's have a look at what's going on for work. Okay, you got a hot... This card keeps following you around. It was just in your reading twice. You got a High Priestess. Intuition. Knowledge. Advice. An advisor is the High Priestess. 7 of Coins. Okay. I certainly feel that your intuition with the High Priestess might be telling you that you need to take a step back and review the work that you're doing currently. The 7 of Coins means that you'd have probably been in a job for a while, okay, when you get that 7 of Coins energy showing there. Sorry, this black sheet gets a lot of fluff on it, which is quite annoying when you're trying to do readings and your table is looking kind of a bit messy. Okay. I think that you, with this High Priestess energy showing here, Libra, you're using your intuition. I'm reading this as intuition. Your intuition is telling you that you need to take a step back and look at the job that you've done, what you've got from it, what you're getting out of it. 7 of Coins energy. You'd have been, as I've said, with the 7 of Coins, because the coins are on the tree, this is something that would have taken time for you to invest in, to work on, and now you're taking a step back and seeing what you've actually been rewarded from it. So what rewards have you gained from the work that you do? Some of you guys, your intuition is telling you to take a step back and review that. 7 of Coins is review. Temperance energy. Okay, so the temperance energy is a tricky one in work. This is a collaboration. Some of you guys your intuition might be telling you to take a step back and review. Maybe this is something to do with working with someone with the temperance energy, because temperance in a work reading can be a collaboration with the temperance energy. The Fool energy, there's an opportunity here. There might be an opportunity for you to collaborate. I feel that your intuition is telling you to take a step back to review the work that you've done, maybe where you are right now, because it might be that with the Fool energy, there's an opportunity for you to collaborate with the temperance energy showing here. But you've got the Devil. All right. It's interesting because the Fool outside of the Devil is being released from chains. So it feels to me there's an opportunity maybe with the temperance energy for you to, it could be to collaborate, but it might be with the temperance energy, there's an opportunity for you to heal something here within temperance. It's an opportunity for you to get more balance in a job here. So it just feels to me, and you know, often with the temperance energy, you are taking a step back to review, okay? But the temperance energy doesn't really talk about moving away from anything. That's your Fool card. Your Fool card is the opportunity. But the opportunity is to do temperance. All right? Maybe the opportunity, maybe you guys, your intuition is kind of telling you to take a step back and review whether it would be good to, there would be an opportunity. For me, the temperance card looks like going part-time or maybe even reducing your hours, because temperance, if you look at temperance and the Devil, they're very different when it comes to work. The Devil card is 9 till 5. The Devil card is 9 in the morning till 10 at night. The Devil card means that you're giving more time to your work than you are to your home. Temperance card means a fair work-life balance. So you guys are probably considering cutting your hours here with the temperance energy as a way to relieve the tension with the devil energy in the work that you do, the chains, the pressure with the devil energy, because devil is pressure in work. You know, the devil card, when this shows up in a work reading, we're spending most time at work and not enough time at home. That's what's happening. But here, there's there's a need to review here. I do think your intuition, Libra, is telling you to review with the Seven of Coins energy an opportunity to probably cut your hours down with the Temperance energy, or maybe you to review an opportunity to do a job where you don't have to put so much time in. Okay, because this is going to allow you, with the fallout side of the devil, to be able to kind of release all of those chains and all of the pressure that you have in the work, that your job that you do at the moment. So I do think that some of you guys are kind of considering cutting your hours down or doing a job that doesn't mean that you have to be at work all day. Let's have a look at the next cards here. Yeah, so the Tower in a work reading is all about breaking free with the Tower energy. So this is a shift. Yeah, so breaking boundaries. The boundary is the Emperor energy showing here. So some of you guys, your intuition is telling you to review your job. Seven of Coins energy. Some of you guys with the devil energy, you haven't had much of a work-life balance. You spent all of your time in work with the devil energy. Very pressurized work some of you Librans are doing. And now what you're doing with the Fool is you're looking at an opportunity whereby you could probably do a job where there's not so much pressure. You've got a good work-life balance showing here. And you guys, your intuition is probably telling you, we need to break these boundaries now. I need to break away from the Emperor, the constraints of the Emperor. Okay, let's have a look at the next card. Eight of Wands. So I'm seeing you guys sending out your resumes with the Eight of Wands energy. Because Eight of Wands in a work reading means to be proactive. It means to send out your resume, your CV. It means to, you know, contact different jobs and different employees and introduce who you are with the Eight of Wands energy. The Knight of Wands, though, I think that somebody's trying to stop you from doing this. You see this Knight of Wands? Can you see how he's running into the Eight? Can you see what he's doing? He's trying to stop your advancement. Somebody's trying to stop you from advancing forward. There's somebody around you trying to stop you from advancing. Let's have a look. Four of Wands energy showing here. I think somebody's trying to stop you from advancing, from moving and advancing here. Okay. Somebody's trying to stop you, I think, from advancing, from leaving this job. Four of Wands energy. I think you have a lot of pressure in the job, in the building that you work in with the Four of Wands energy. I'm going to read the Knight of Wands two ways, okay? This is exiting the building. Somebody's trying to stop you. So somebody here, can you see how he's got the wand? This very angry person, whoever this is. Could be this devil. Knight of Wands could be the devil, okay? Some of you guys wanting to be free of a really aggressive little devil, nasty individual in the workplace, Libra, probably. All right, showing here. Let's get this reading again for work. What I'm seeing here, Libra, is your intuition is telling you that you need to break free. You need to break away from the constraints of this Emperor, okay? The constraints of the establishment that you work for. And you've been reviewing. You've been reviewing the job that you're in with this Seven of Pentacles energy. And what you've been saying to yourself, or what you will be saying to yourself, Libra, is, you know, I want to break free from the constraints of this business, from this establishment. Because all I do is work all day. Devil energy. I don't have much of a work-life balance with this devil energy. And also I've got this really nasty person in the workplace. They're quite aggressive and they're quite devious with the devil energy within the workplace. And I want to break free of this kind of very controlling environment that I'm in here. So some of you guys are reviewing new opportunities to get your work-life balance back together. Also reviewing new opportunities to bring balance back into your life. Some of you guys, your intuition is to start sending out your resumes, start sending out, you know, information about yourself to different companies. But I feel that there is somebody here who wants to stop you from leaving. They want to stop you from advancing. Somebody doesn't want you to move forward here within the workplace. Okay, so I see a few things. Number one, you might be dealing with somebody who's not so nice. Somebody who's quite devious, somebody who's quite controlling, because you've got the controlling Emperor, you've got the devious devil, and this can be a very angry knight. I've seen him plenty of times before. All right, so, you know, you might be dealing with 2 to 3 people, but I think that more than anything, what's going on here, somebody's trying to stop you. This Knight of Wands rushing in with his wand, he's about to bat every single one of those wands out of the sky. He wants to stop you. Can you see the connection between the two cards? They're both going full force at each other. That's you though, Libra. You want to advance, but somebody wants to stop you from advancing. Okay, they probably want to do that by being seductive. You see that Four of Wands? This reminds me of this person here. I think this person here, whoever this is, this quite devious individual with the devil energy, wants to stop you from advancing. Okay, probably because they need you. You do seem to work all the hours that God sends, Libra. So they want to stop you from advancing. But how they'll stop you is by trying to seduce you with that Four of Wands. Can you see how the two people are sitting down? See how that man's presenting a flower to the woman. He's like, oh, you know, you don't need to leave. We'll give you a pay rise. We'll do this. We'll do that. I don't know whether they'll do it or not. But I feel that this week is a week for you guys looking at probably literally leaving where you are. Because you're working all the hours God sends. You're looking at the Seven of Coins down. But I don't know whether I'm getting the rewards for what I'm doing here. I work all the hours God sends. But how much am I earning for this? I'm not earning much for this. And some of you guys, this is really kind of pissing you off. You know, it's really kind of pissing you off. It's really annoying you because he's like, I work all the hours God sends, but what am I getting for it? I think I need to review maybe new opportunities to kind of balance my home life. You know, balance my paycheck. You know, because my intuition tells me that I've got to shift. I've got to move away, Tower energy, from the controlling constraints of this business. A business that wants to stop me from advancing forward, that tells me stuff with the Four of Wands, that sweet talks with the Four of Wands, but then holds things back with the devil, you know. So this is a week for reviewing where you are, because I just feel when I look at this reading, Libra, you're really not getting what you deserve. Let's have a quick look at what the advice is for work. What's the advice you have for Libra for this work reading? What's the advice that you have for Libra on this work reading, please? Okay. Oh my God, look, deservingness showed up there. You are a beloved child of God like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. Amazing. All right, Libra, we're going to get on very quickly with your love reading. Just bear with me. Okay, Libra, let's have a look then for you. In terms of love, what have we got? Six of Coins reverse. That means when you're not getting what you deserve in a relationship. This is somebody, this is one-sidedness, is the Six of Coins. Somebody's all take or somebody's all give. There's definitely, for me, one-sidedness within a relationship here. There's a person here with the King of Wands. Okay, very one-sided relationship with the King of Wands here for some of you Librans showing up here. Chariot energy. I think that with the Chariot moving outwards, I feel that some of you guys, it is interesting. It could be that there's a one-sided relationship. There's too much. It might be that this King of Wands is too much of a taker rather than a giver. All right. Some of you guys probably thinking about moving on. The Chariot faces out of that King. So maybe thinking about moving on from this person. Or maybe you got somebody around you who's quite controlling with the Chariot energy. They like to take, but they don't like to give. Let's have a look at the next one. Yeah, I just feel this person is very, very controlling. Okay. I think they're very controlling. I've got a Devil and the King of Wands, and they're both controlling characters within the tarot. But the Chariot and the Devil are very controlling energies. I'm just seeing a really controlling individual here. It feels to me like they like to take, but they don't like to give. Oh, we've got a King of Swords, though. So this is like abusive communication. I'm seeing somebody around you. They do a lot of taking. They don't like to give. I also feel that with the Chariot could be a very controlling individual, and I think that their language is probably quite abusive as well. I read the Queen of Swords as being somebody who communicates clearly, and the Devil is quite abusive. I think this person might be quite abusive as well for some of you Librans. It's funny though, Libra, you are the Queen of Swords though, that's you. I've seen that combination before, the Queen of Swords and the Devil. You've not got your sword though sitting there. I think this is all about you cutting yourself off. I don't even think it's abusive language. I actually feel that that's because that's you. That's the Libra Queen of Swords. This is you guys probably thinking about cutting yourself off from this devil. Because I think that this King of Wands is a devil. I think that they've got, they're very controlling with this Chariot and the Devil. And you're probably thinking about cutting yourself off from them. That's how I'm seeing this reading. Let's look at the next one. Yeah, moving on with the Six of Swords. I think that you see quite clearly with the Six of Swords energy that you're going to have to cut yourself off from this devil. This devil is the King of Wands and the Chariot. Yeah, there's not a lot of love in this, is there, with the Page of Cups in the reverse. This person is also very ingenuous. Alright, this person is not genuine with the Page of Cups in the reverse. And they're also probably unfaithful, sorry to say. Because I think that you can see very clearly with the Six of Swords that they've been unfaithful with that, with the Page of Cups in the reverse. Okay, and it's time for this to stop. It's time to bring this to a conclusion with the Justice energy. Okay, and start looking in a new direction with the Three of Wands energy for other people, other choices, other options. So start looking for other options here with the Seven of Cups, okay? Looking ahead at other options. I think what's going on here, Libra, in love, is for what I can see, is that there's somebody around you who's very much a taker and not a giver. Six of Coins in the reverse, okay? I think this person is also very controlling with the Chariot, okay? And I think that you're seeing very clearly that you need to cut yourself off, Queen of Swords energy, from this devil, because they are a devil. And they're showing up as a devil because they're ingenuous. I think that's how you call it, ingenuous, the Page of Cups reverse. They're also a cheat, possibly a liar. Okay, and at times they might even ghost you. And I think that you see very clearly with the Six of Swords looking into that Page of Cups reverse that this person is not genuine, they're not faithful, and they're not committed towards you. Okay, and I feel that for some of you guys, again, there you are. Justice is your major card. I think that you have made a decision. You are now using your head over your heart, and you're saying, it is time for me, Libra. You are represented twice in this reading, Libra. You're represented by the Queen of Swords and you're represented by Justice. So I think you guys are saying, now it is time for me, Libra, to cut myself off. And I've made a very profound decision with the Justice energy to start looking at other options, because we have the Three of Wands, which is looking towards the Seven of Cups, which is options. I think you've had enough. There is somebody around you who's a real devil. They're controlling with the Chariot. They're a devil here. I think this person lies. I think they cheat with this devil and this Page of Cups in the reverse. They're also not a genuine person. They pretend to be one way, but they're not. I think you're seeing very clearly that they're not genuine. And I think that you're also seeing very clearly that they don't really have that much feelings for you as well, if I'm being honest with you, Libra. I think you see that very clearly. And you are making a very important decision here to look towards other options, okay? Which is, you know, if it resonates with you, good on you. Let's have a quick look at what the advice is for love. What's the advice for love for Libra for the week? What's the advice for love for Libra for the week? The advice is worth waiting for. So divine timing is at work in your love life. The right person will come along. The universe is just sorting it out for you. And finally, for Libra, can you just show me, please, universe, what is the 3-card advice that you have through the answer deck for Libra? What's the 3-card advice you have for Libra, please? The 3-card advice is you need to stop, look and listen. There's somebody who's quite greedy. Oh no. The greed can be read a different way. This is overwhelming. Surprises. So you might be overwhelmed by a surprise. You need to stop, look and listen. It's telling you kind of to be on your guard here, because it might. I get the impression that you're going to be overwhelmed with the greed energy with a surprise. I think there's a surprise coming, and I think it might overwhelm you. So it's almost like saying, just be prepared here. There might be a surprise coming, and it might be quite overwhelming. It doesn't have to be bad. I'll ask, can you just tell us what this surprise might be? Okay. Oh, okay. Right, it says that it's about a judgment here. Good news. It feels like it's good news. There's a judgment coming and it's going to be good news. But it also might be that there's some sadness in that at the same time with the heartbreak card. So you need to be prepared here, because you might be overwhelmed by a surprise that's coming to you, Libra. Alright, that's your reading then for the week, guys. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe. You can catch your love reading for October 2019 sitting next door. If you like a private reading, just click on the link in the comment section. Go straight through to my website, and also you can look on my, you can go to the end screen as well. Okay, that's it. Take care, guys. Bye.